Okay, so let's talk about a book that doesn't just tell a story, it pretty much starts an argument. We're going to dive into R.F. Kuang's Yellowface, which is, without a doubt, one of the most provocative and conversation-starting novels to come out in years.
Right at the heart of this book is this single, powerful question. I mean, just think about it for a second. A masterpiece, a truly life-changing story just lands right in your lap. What do? This one moral dilemma is the engine that drives the entire plot. And honestly, it's designed to make you feel a little uncomfortable.
So, let's get into it. The whole narrative really hinges on this one fateful decision. Our main character, June Hayward, is a writer who just feels completely overlooked. You know the type. She really believes she's got talent, but the literary world just doesn't seem to see her. Then, through this really tragic twist of fate, she gets her hands on a finished manuscript by a rising Asian American author, and it's brilliant. The catch? The author is no longer around to claim it.
So you have to wonder, why does she do it? What pushes someone to cross a line like that? Well, that brings us right to the price of success, which is all about ambition, justification, and some serious moral compromises.
I mean, this contrast right here just lays out the stakes perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you have June's reality. She's struggling, she's invisible, she's desperate. And on the other, there's this massive temptation, becoming a best-selling, famous, and acclaimed author. She tells herself she's just honoring her friend, that she's making the story even better. But come on, that lure of fame is absolutely undeniable.
But as you can imagine, success that's built on a lie, well, it comes at a very steep price. So now we get to explore the internal fallout, what we can call the anatomy of guilt.
And here is the really cruel irony of her situation. Every bestseller list she hits, every glowing review she gets, it doesn't bring her any relief. Nope, it just cranks up the volume on her terror of being exposed. Her professional success becomes her own personal, private torment.
One analysis of her journey just captures it perfectly. A single decision spirals into obsession, paranoia, and public scandal. This isn't some slow, gentle decline we're talking about. It's a complete freefall. That choice she made doesn't just stay in the past. It's actively unraveling her entire present.
You can actually see this psychological breakdown happen in these pretty clear stages. It all starts with the secret itself, right? That secret then breeds this constant nagging fear of exposure. That fear then kind of mutates into this full-blown paranoia, where every anonymous comment online, every critical tweet feels like a direct threat. And the final stage? Well, that's public scandal.
But that public scandal isn't just about one person's lie. The novel uses her story as a lens to put the entire literary world under a microscope. It's basically a mirror held up to the publishing industry.
Yeah, this isn't just some psychological drama, it is a biting satire. The novel takes a really hard look at the publishing world, its hunger for diverse voices, but, only on its own terms. It looks at its tendency to tokenize authors and the market forces that decide which stories get told and, crucially, who gets to tell them.
And these critiques, they cut across some huge themes. The novel forces us to ask things like, how is authorship shaped by privilege? How does it intersect with identity? And what kind of moral compromises does the industry demand for just a shot at success? It is a tangled, messy web, for sure.
Let's just take that first theme for a second, authorship. The dictionary definition seems pretty simple, right? You write the words, you're the author. But Yellowface just blows that whole idea apart. It asks, is that really all it is? Or is it about lived experience, cultural perspective, and the right to tell a certain kind of story?
And all of this, the theft, the guilt, the industry critique, it all leads to the central, explosive debate of the entire novel. Who owns a story?
It's so important to understand that Yellowface is not here to give you any easy answers. It is deliberately unsettling. The narrator is totally unreliable, her justifications are frustrating, and the industry she exposes is just cynical. This book wants you to argue about it. It wants to start a debate.
So we end right back where we began, with that one question that just lingers long after you've read the final page. After all the ambition, the guilt, and the scandal, this is what you're left with. Who has the right to tell a story? Is it the person who lived the experience? The person who actually put the words on the page? Or is it the industry that packages it, markets it, and sells it? The book doesn't give you an answer, and that's exactly the point.